Hello and welcome back. This is day 27 of Undead Legacy. I am just crafting some bricks. Um, and some brick blocks. We are going to head over to my new base. Hopefully 50 is enough. If it's not a big deal. If I do need to get over to them, or I should say over to my my base, because I need to find a proper crafting base. Like, I'm building my horde base, and I don't want to have my crafting base be a part of my horde base, I don't think. I know I don't, because I'm not going to... this isn't going to be where I stay. At some point, I will move to the wasteland for the better loot drops and the harder fights, so... all I'm doing by going over here to the desert biome is to kind of help that along. I do need to... I think I started... I want to make a gyrocopter. Oop. Just so I can do a bit of exploring without having to stick to the roads. I will eventually have to find a way to where I end up, just because I don't know where the wasteland's at right now. So I would like to get over there, but I have to find it first. In order to do that, we're going to have to accumulate a little bit of airborneness. It's not just essentially. I need to find the wasteland, and if doing so also requires me to make the gyrocopter, I will. I believe I started the schematics. I don't think they were... oh wait, no, I didn't set the schematics because it requires the pieces of a gyrocopter to learn how to make the pieces of a gyrocopter via breaking it down to see how it works, essentially. But if you want to learn how to fix something, you would start by essentially taking apart one that works, so you can learn all the little nuances of why it works the way it does. That's how I was as a kid. I would take apart my toys, put them back together, just figure out how they worked in general. I did that with radios, VCRs. And the VCRs that I had, I actually had gotten from when I worked at, dating myself a bit, Blockbuster Video. We were in the process of throwing out 5 of them just because we weren't using them anymore. So I asked my manager at the time if I could just take them home, and they said yes, so I did. I essentially taught myself how to repair VCRs just by taking apart VCRs that worked. Alright. I've got 50. Copy shape. Copy rotation. Alright. So I've got, what, 1, 2, 3. Alright, I want to do one more here. I don't need to do 3 because I messed up my initial count here. But I like to also be able to see when there's vultures over me. Damn drone, get out of the way. And this is gonna be bleak. Like this is all I need. So if this is all I need, this is all I'm giving myself. You are really in the way. There we go. Alright, so that's there. And I can get out that way. I sure can. Alright, so now I need to come... I need to get cement. I should probably put a cement mixer in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put... 1, 2... They shouldn't be able to see it. So the only thing I have to watch out for are irradiated vultures. But I'm going to put my repair bench there. I might put a cement mixer on this side. And I'm going to have a couple of storage containers in the top up here. So that way I can keep what I need to for repairs there. At least some amount. And then anything that I have that's Horde Night only, which currently isn't a whole lot. I think I have a shotgun that I barely use.
The apocalypse isn't so bad. Can you help me with my... You the man.
Again, I'm trying to get him up as... Ooh, I'm out of gas. Should have looked at that before I showed up. I have plenty of gas, and I'll probably end up making or getting some while I'm out here. So it's not a big concern.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Ooh, I almost missed that. Glad I looked up. For nothing. I mean, it'll sell, so it's something, but... I'm not really concerned about looting everything I can out of here.
Master, we are not alone.
God, those dogs are quick. Just because I don't need everything, so if I don't need stuff, why am I going to weigh myself down carrying it? Should be a snake in this house somewhere to go with the dog. I also need to get to 300,000 dukes. Something like that. Well, not necessary. I would like to eventually get a raptor or like a proper helicopter, not just the gyrocopter. I'm also well aware that I don't need the helicopter. It's more of a want. So the problem I have with fetch quests, especially like this one,
I've got a bad feeling about this.
is that I'm already done with the quest. I'm not about to leave loot. And that's really the problem with any fetch quest. Is usually it's so close to, ooh, take that. I don't need more water bottles. Should figure out what I need plastic for. And then I don't have to carry anywhere near as much around. Oh, hello. Like, I know I can sell the plastic, and I do want to carry some on me for when I find coffee, since I do not use, like, I don't use water
Master,
at all.
we are not alone.
So, I was watching Joodle, and he's also playing Undead Legacy. Somebody was nice enough to tell him about the brick trick, where if you takes 2 clay to make a brick, if you then scrap that brick, you get 4 clay back. So I don't need clay. As far as utilizing the system in your favor, I don't do much in the way of shortcuts like that. But I do need... I am going to utilize that one. Little bits. Like, I'm not going to sit there and just make as much clay as I can. I don't need that much clay anymore. And when I do, I'll utilize that trick shortly. Alright, let's get out of here. Which way is going to be faster? This way is going to be faster. Alright, let's get back, turn this in. Grab another one. So I'm hoping that, because every time that you tear up with somebody, they send you to a new trader. I'm hoping that he doesn't send me to all the traders that I've been to before. That's the theory.
It must be my lucky day. Thank you.
We'll take a wrench. I don't need any of that. going closest to farthest.
I've
Clear.
got a job. First, it's rare to find honor in these dark times.
Come on. I didn't swing it that wide.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
I was watching the wrong direction. Well, that's on me. Check that. Should be one more dog down here. There's not as many dogs as there are kennels, I know that much. Really? This cloth was stopping you? I will take it. Oh, shadows are a thing. The drone shadow as it passed over my back actually gave me a bit of a scare.
Master, we are not alone.
They are until they decide to show up. Come on. Your garbage started out so good. That's a big old wolf. I do have to head outside.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Because there's dogs. I thought there's a pig out here too. And there's a pig out here. That was an Uzi. Hell yeah, it was.
Incoming enemies. Prepare for conflict.
Alright, let's get out of here. Let's go do another quest.
Greetings, stranger. I've got... Thank you, survivor. My family and I are in your debt. Here is your reward. Do you think you can help? Thank you. I bet you would do this for just anyone.
So yeah, crank them out as fast as I can. Try and get to that next tier. Hopefully get a new biome, which the only biome I'm missing right now is the wasteland. So if I get that new biome, I will be sitting pretty. And then I just built a little port base for nothing. Just an exercise in doing it, I guess. But that won't actually bother. Like, if that's the case, that's the case. It won't bother me. It just also means I'm going to have to figure out exactly how many blocks I used so I can go with the correct amount. So yeah, normally I'm all about taking computers and... Oh, what the hell hit me? Didn't even know he was there. Desks for, or chairs for leather, or, you know, filing cabinets for iron, and I don't know that I need iron anymore. I don't know.
Incoming enemies. Prepare for conflict.
I don't know what I need. I don't know what I don't need. Should check out the micro SMG. Oh, that is a good sound. There's a lot of guns that just don't have the correct sound, which is what I feel is the correct term. I like the shitty sights. I know I've hit you. There we go. And I know I shouldn't be wasting the ammo, but I don't care. It's not that relevant.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Are you just painted to look like boxes? Because that would be rude. That was rude. Alright. We've still got time to do at least one more. Maybe two? I do need some sand. So maybe I go do the buried supply first.
Hello, stranger. Now we're cooking with gas.
No, buried supplies will be
I
last.
have a
Alright.
dilemma. No matter what, I'm grateful for everything you've done.
Again, I'm also looking for the something that's got like a third floor. Something so I can just get up and move away from my horde base. Because I don't want to always be fighting. So the funny thing is that this is on this POI plot. It is not considered part for, like, if you get a clear zombies quest, you don't actually have to come out here to kill anybody. Which I always thought was weird. Because if I cleared this out before I reset it, I would have just reset it. Like, I would have reset the garage as well. Alright, let's go get my supplies.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Fluorescent lights, nice. What do you give me when I break these down though? Scrap iron, mechanical parts, firewood, that's right, I get firewood. And I like using firewood. The fuel bricks are okay, but they're kind of costly to make because they take resin. That's annoying. I don't need water. And then I remembered it was mineral water.
Incoming enemies. Prepare for conflict.
Sounds like they are outside. So I'm not going to worry about them right now. So originally I was going to save those for when I get to higher levels on things. I don't care. Just turns out that I don't care. That sounds like a lot of zombies outside. I don't know if I should be concerned or not.
My senses have picked up something.
If all that racket was just 2, I'm going to be kind of mad. Three, 4. Six is a much more respectable number. See, I don't actually know the layout of this house. Thought I did. I do not. Or I might, and I just don't remember. Alright, so this was not the house that has the dog right there.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Awful lot of lumberjacks. Although that is a thematical thing I'm glad that they changed, where lumberjacks can be in any biome instead of just the winter biome. Especially since it seems like mountain lions still are just a winter biome exclusive. Like, the zombies you don't need to have a specific zombie if you already have a specific animal. The desert biome has an animal that's specific to it, and that's the coyote. Should also be everybody out of the house, all the zombies, so I shouldn't really need to fight anymore for the loot. Yeah. It's only 5 o'clock in game. Where's my motorcycle? Because that's the way that I'm going to go out. I should have landed on the frame. Let's see. That's enough. Man, my water really got low. Like, I know you go through food and water faster if you're overheated and stuff like that, but I'm not overheating, so why would I? That is an insane amount of water, especially since I topped off before I started, like 3:30. I think.
Have picked up something.
I try and top off at the end of the day, and then I'll top, like, right after I stop recording, I'll eat, so I don't need any food or water. And then usually before I start recording, I'll do that again, which
What a wonderful day.
shouldn't be much, but that
Here you
should
go, friend. Whatever
last.
you need, just say the word.
Long enough for the day.
I like you, friend. Well, alrighty then. Let's get the ball rolling.
I don't mind if I have to be out in the during the night, especially if I'm just traveling. Oh God. Harvest as much of this as I can before I hit the button. South west. This could be one of these where I can just one-shot the ground. No reason
Master,
not.
we are not alone.
Oh, barrels are spawning for this. That's interesting. Not that it's a big deal. I just wasn't expecting a feral. Alright, so yeah, we're just gonna skim off the top, get as low as small as I can. have to dig through oil shale to get to this buried supplies.
Incoming enemies. Prepare for conflict.
I have stamina. Ooh. So they're attacking the cactus because they ran into it and it hurt them. That's funny.
My senses have picked up something.
7 o'clock and I already did all the quests that he has. I can do tier 1 and it'll still count towards my quest for the day. I don't care enough. Oh, there is that house that I think I'm going to...
Something you like. Many thanks. You've proved to be very resourceful. Here's your pay.
Alright.
I have a dilemma and could use some assistance. Well, that's a shame. Have a safe journey.
I have a plan. We're gonna come down here. I've been here. Have I been here? I was just here, wasn't I? Yes, I was. Alright, so this should have a 3rd floor. This is the 2nd floor. And a 3rd floor. How big was the attic in here? Semi-spacious? Oh, that's not gonna do. We're going to have to do this smarter. Yeah, I don't care about that. So effectively what I'm going to do is I'm going to... I take this over as a base. I want to... I might, up until I find the wasteland. I think I am going to take this. So we're going to knock out this wall so I can actually start putting benches and workstations and all that other fun stuff in and around this house. Now what is keeping you up? This one? It was that one. Alright, well we are gonna... I'm just gonna
I've
scrap
got a
these.
bad feeling about this.
So I'm going to go home, repair a bunch of stuff, eat, drink, be merry. Come back. Give me a ladder. Not that ladder. I don't even need that one.
Incoming enemies. Prepare for conflict.
Alright, so I've got my entry in. Close enough to the trader, close enough to my horde base. That one might not require as much work. But, whatever. That don't matter. Time to go home. Like I said, we're gonna repair a bunch of stuff, eat, drink, be merry, get ready. I'm gonna come back. I'll probably come back still in the middle of the night, and start clearing that out so that way I can start actually changing. I'll start moving my bench or my base over. Also, if my base is over here, then wherever I forward base to from here is more ideal, unless I'm just coming in the wrong direction. But unless I find the wasteland soon, I will do
Master, we are not alone.
at least 2 weeks in the desert biome. I'm gonna do 2 horde nights. If I still don't know where the wasteland is by then, I will probably move up by Jen instead of Hugh. In the winter biome. So it's another, biome upgrade. I believe the winter biome is higher than the desert biome, just because of there are more bears. There's the mountain lions. There's the wolves. Used to be the lumberjacks, which everybody called yetis. So yeah, I believe it's harder. I don't know. I haven't actually looked. I don't think I've actually done anything in the winter biome in a long time. I've done desert biome in Alpha 20. I don't think I've done winter biome in Alpha 20. It's just easier to survive in the desert biome at any level than it is the winter, because overheating is an easy fix. Not having enough heat makes your days a lot shorter. Just because you're constantly eating, you're constantly doing stuff, so you have to spend a lot more time next to a fire camp to not die. Alright, well, I'm going to call it a day here, and I will see you guys in the next video. And until then, have a good night.